All right, so I just picked up this broken guitar pedal off of eBay. It's an Octoplus FX35 made by DOD. The seller says that it doesn't hold octave tone well, it sounds a little bit wobbly, and it also has some fuzzy knobs, and it's missing the back battery cover. Let's put a battery on it and plug it in to see how it sounds. All right, so all three of the potentiometers are fuzzy, and when I turn the direct level up and down, the signal seems to cut in and out. And also, when I move the 9-volt battery in the snap, it cuts in and out. There's electrical tape around the battery snap wires, which probably explains the cutting in and out when I was wiggling the 9-volt battery. And then it looks like there's some tape covering this section down here, which I can only assume would prevent the components and all that touching the actual pedal body and interfering with the signal that way. So I'm going to use some deoxit D5 and spray that inside the pots. And just turn it, make sure that it distributes properly inside the potentiometer. I swapped out the caps, a couple diodes, and it still wasn't sounding right. So I took a closer look at the original schematic, and I found that there were a few modifications, and those modifications included a TL022 op amp instead of the LM1458. There's supposed to be 3 of those. There's only 2. And it looks like there are no J113 transistors. There's supposed to be 2 of those, and there's none. So I'm going to put this guitar pedal back to its factory settings with those original components, and I'm going to clean up the wiring, and I'm going to replace the battery snap. Okay, so the pedal is complete and it is passing signal properly. I wanted to show you the insides. So I rewired everything and put a nice little zip tie on there just to make it a little more organized. I took a Post-it note, a sticky piece of paper, and folded the sticky side down and put it inside, right, acting as a barrier for all these solder points. And the pedal started to work again when the back panel was on. So if your pedal shorts out, that could be one of the reasons. Just something to keep an eye on. Let's put it back together and put it to the test. All right, so here we are with the FX35 Octoplus by DOD. Finally repaired it. I didn't think we were going to see the end of it, but we are here and it works, and I'm stoked. All new wiring inside, all new electrolytic caps, few different new diodes, and 2 new transistors and 1 new IC chip, which brings this pedal back to its actual schematic, because there were a couple different components in there, like the transistors and op amp, that weren't, whoever had it last just decided they're going to use that instead. Personal mod, I guess. But here we are, and let's give it a test run.